Gotta rank 'em all, Pokémon.
Welcome to Gotta Rank 'em All, the Pokemon ranking show, where Chris
That's me.
and myself every week get a guest and a random list of 10 Pokemon and put them in the most officially arbitrary list of all time. Lovely returning guest this week, Haley McLean from Game and Makeup.
Oh, thanks for having me again.
Hey, thanks for coming back. How you doing?
Of course, I'm good. Excited to talk about Pokemon because I've been playing a lot of Pokemon lately.
You've been playing the new ones?
Yeah, I play it. I literally go to bed like 3 hours early, so I play it in bed. I gotta switch OLED to like play this game in bed, which is ironic because it looks awful, but it's so fun. It's so fun.
Are you playing Scarlet or Violet?
I'm playing Violet, and Michael has Scarlet.
Violet's the correct
Okay.
choice.
Is that what you guys are playing too?
That's what I'm playing.
Nice.
Well, was playing. I finished, but
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm playing Scarlet. How many? So it's very open. I would ask how many badges, but like how many like points of interest have you gotten to?
I'm done the whole game and end game.
Oh, you're
and
done?
everything. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just doing I have like 20 more Pokemon for the Pokedex, and I'm just trying to get shinies. Well, me and my friends always like have battles. Like we have a party and we get kind of drunk and we just battle. And I'm really like not good at actual comp, so I always get out of the round robin really early. But I always like to get a bunch of shinies so that when it's my turn, I'm like, wow, and it looks pretty. I lose, but at least everything like sparkles when I throw it out. So I'm kind of just doing that with that in mind and just getting a bunch of shinies. I only have one though so far.
Ooh, what's your shiny?
It was a random encounter, like full odds. It was it's a Weevil. So it's like pink and yellow. It's a cool shiny,
Yeah.
but I don't like Weevil very much. Like it's fine, but it was just bright pink, so I happened to notice it in this game.
Weevil, like Weavile, the evolution of Sneasel, or
Yes.
okay,
Weavile,
that's
yeah.
crazy. Didn't Tyler catch his first shiny and as a Sneasel? That's so
Yeah,
weird.
Really?
just like last week. Yeah.
Oh wow. It's it's a very obvious one, right? And then it's one of the ones that when it spawns, it's in hubs. So when
Mhm.
it's like that one's pink, so it like made it very easy for me. Whereas I see people trying to get the tandem mouse shiny, and the only difference is it has like a slightly grayer shirt on,
Oh.
and they have to pull out binoculars and the mouse is like an inch in front of them, and they're like staring at these mice with binoculars. They need to bring back the shiny indicator from Arceus.
Yeah.
Needs to be in this game.
Also, I love the idea of having a party where you get drunk and play Pokemon. I've never had a party
so
like that, but it
fun.
sounds great.
That
It's
sounds
really
like a lot.
fun. We put it on the TV, so my friends who are like played Pokemon Go only and no Pikachu are still like, "Whoa!" It like feels like a sport, and it kind of. We just have to face away from the TV so we can't see what the other person's picking.
Pokemon esports. That's it's on the way next year.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
And the World Championship, man.
Well, that's
There's
true,
Pokemon
but
esports.
we need drunk Pokemon esports.
That's true. You're probably not allowed to drink in the, in the Pokemon
With a
World
children's
Championships.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're missing. It's not like it's reflex based. It's not like it's a first person shooter. You can be drunk all you want and play Pokemon.
Yeah. True.
So much better trash talking.
I probably would be better at the game if I was drunk, to be honest. Although I probably would just still do my offensive only strat. Like I never ever use that hiding. Obviously that's how you win. That's how Cynthia beat us all so much when we were children, but I don't know.
Yeah, there were several times in Scarlet and Violet where the AI is just bad, like it always is in Pokemon games. But like where somebody was like a gym leader or something was clearly set up where they could use Swords Dance or Dragon Dance or whatever a bunch of times and just fight me, but they only use it once and then they lose because they're dumb.
Yeah.
But seriously, like setting up a sweeper is like that's how you win. That's how you win Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all I need to do. All right. Well, we got 10 fresh Pokemon to fit in this list. Let's get a little refresher. Top of the board, 1, 2, and 3, Greninja, Lugia, and Shuckle. At the very bottom of the list, 1,029 Jinx, 1,028 Crabominable, 1,027 Gumshoes, 514 and a half. 514's Tentacool, 515 Golbat, 516 Breloom. Quilladin's really close to that halfway mark, Chris.
So
See
close.
that there? Really close. Our number 100 bouncer is a Alolan Raichu. Pretty solid.
Solid?
Yeah. Might be able to sneak under him, right? Because he kind of floats, but...
Oh, fair. Nice.
But our first contestant tonight, Hisuian Sliggoo.
We all know a girl that looks like this. I've definitely met her, and she's so sweet, but she's not quite. She doesn't quite listen to you or know what you're saying.
Huh?
Totally. I don't know. Here, wait, I gotta pull up. Sorry, I should have had that pulled up. I need the.
So I used one of these. Specifically, I caught an alpha version of it, which was just like, I did not know this was a Pokemon when I saw it, and it was, when it's out on the map, it's just like tucked into its shell and rolling around. So it just looked like a big UFO in the middle of the freaking grass.
Okay.
Which was very cool. Obviously, its face is derpy as hell, but I think this whole line, both the Hisuian and non-Hisuian version, they're just they're cute and weird. They're not going for the badassery of most dragons.
No, Goodra's a fun, like, a cool Pokemon. It's like, so often, yeah, dragons are like terrifying looking, but it's like, what if dragon was just Barney with like goop? But this Hisuian, I guess we'll talk later, but Hisuian Goodra also looks pretty different in this generation too. I don't know. This one's hard for me. It's okay. It's pretty cute.
I like it enough to put it in the top half of the list.
Okay, that's a start.
I mean, I like this more than base Sliggoo.
That's true. Base Sliggoo is what, like 900 or something like that? Probably?
893.
So close.
This is hard. I definitely like it less than Houndour, and you guys have it at 372. That's very arbitrary, but it's just the thing I'm looking at.
Okay. So I'll say Dragapult, we have at 479. I'm okay with being below that, as well as Esper at 480. It was way too low.
Yeah, Esper is so cute. That's low.
It's so cute, and it is like on the verge of destroying us all if it loses focus.
True. I like it more than Yamask. That's 510.
Okay.
Okay.
That's I like it more than Guzzlord.
Sorry, my dog's barking.
Okay. I can't even hear.
I didn't even hear.
Oh, good. She's screaming in the next room. I don't like the look of Guzzlord very much, so I will say I like it more than Guzzlord.
Yeah. I like it right there, below Mega Camera.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Another Hisuian Pokemon right nearby.
Yeah.
It'll fill it.
Yeah. In their ancient times. 509, pretty good spot. Much better than base Goodra and Sliggoo.
Yeah,
I
base
do like
Goodra got robbed. Excellent.
Oh, where's base Goodra?
Did they get robbed?
I tried to fight for Goodra. Base Goodra's 756. I tried to fight for Goodra,
goodness.
but we had Ryan really hates that on, and whoever we had on that episode also hated it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. I love
It's
Goodra.
a slime monster and it wants to hug me. Stay away, please.
You gotta get messy. Have some fun, man.
No, thank you. No, thanks. Good. But 509 for Hisuian Sliggoo feels great. Any guesses where Sliggoo comes from? I don't
Like
think
the
we
name?
were doing this. Yeah. The etymology behind Sliggoo.
Sliggoo, slippery goo.
Ooh, I'm guessing Slug is in there.
Yeah, maybe a combination of slick, slither, slippery, slimy, or slug and goo.
Okay.
Which is weird
The
because it's
name
more of a
is-
snail in this form, fan form.
Yeah. I like it shiny too. It has a brown shell.
Oh, yeah. That is
And
nice.
it has a slightly different color palette, but just mostly the shell.
Yeah, it's almost like the purples just got turned darker a little bit.
Yeah, its eyes are different color.
A little more, yeah. It says may also be derived from the Irish word, and I'm sure I'm mispronouncing this, Sliagan, meaning shell, in reference to the shell on its back.
Oh.
Look at that. They fit it in with the Hisuian version too. They were thinking ahead, Chris. They had your point picked. They were ready.
Although this Pokemon isn't very strong, its body is coated in a caustic slime that can melt through anything. Anything?
Anything? Yeah, that's a little. I mean, it's not melting through its shell.
Its own steel shell? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not like it melts through the core of the earth and comes out on the other end.
That's the other fun thing. It got a steel added, steel dragon, fun typing.
Yes, very good typing. Very good on, which we'll talk about more later.
Maybe.
Definitely.
Next up, though, we've got Pissimian.
What's your guys' take on Pissimian?
Decent monkey.
What a Chad. What a freaking Chad.
Freaking Chad.
Subumafu wannabe.
Considered to be a counterpart of Oranguru, and this is way better than Oranguru in my mind.
Yeah, I agree. I do like it more than Oranguru.
I also like it better than Oranguru, but still not very much.
Yeah.
Oranguru is at 893 on that.
Do you think they're always going to have it be like the trade with the other game version now? Like, I feel like ever since it came out, they always do like, this version has Pissimian, this one has Oranguru. Like, it's just going to be they always do that with these two now.
Is Oranguru in Scarlet?
Yes, and Pissimian's in Violet.
Yeah, I remember seeing Pissimians, which look very funny running around with their little ball.
Yeah.
And I do remember seeing Oranguru.
There you go. I wish it had an evolution. I bet this would have had a really cool evolution.
Yeah, what type is this? Fighting?
Fighting, yeah.
Fighting, yeah.
They create troops of 20 to 30 members. Each troop has a leader that picks 10 of the strongest members to search for food. They get into territorial disputes with Ambipom in search for comfortable trees.
And
they win about half the time.
There's some territorial disputes, or like they play football to determine who gets the territory. That's all I can think of when I look at this mon, is like it's about to hike.
Okay, yeah. I see that. It says the battle strategy involves throwing berries at opponents, hard ones for damage and soft ones to obscure vision, confusing opponents by throwing the berry to other troop members. A troop's leader is the member that can throw these berries the farthest.
They have a whole culture. Look at them. Meanwhile, Sligoo just rolling around.
In place of a troop leader, a captive Pissimian looks to its trainer for leadership. If its trainer has poor form when throwing Pokeballs, it will refuse to obey.
Oh, so like respects game. I like that. That's cool.
It's good.
I do like the look of him too. He's cool looking.
So where are you guys
really
looking?
Is just a lemur, but yeah, they added some detail.
He's got a helmet made out of nuts.
Yeah, I think it's bear. One of those
one of the berries, I guess.
Yeah,
green berry. I can't remember its name.
Well, then in the shiny, the berry's brown, and so is the helmet.
Oh, so it's like a coconut.
Yeah, it probably is going for coconut.
So Oranguru is pretty low. It's at 893. So it's pretty easy to put it above that.
Yeah, it is.
Do we think it's top half? I'm
kind
of feeling middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing some in the like high 500s, low 600s, where I'm starting to be like Togetic's at 627. Like, I think I like Togetic a little bit more.
Oh, Phanpy is so low. I love Phanpy. 613. Justice for Phanpy.
Yeah, Phanpy's good.
So cute. It's also the most fun Pokemon name to say. Phanpy.
Hippopotas.
I think I like it less than Dugong.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
What do you guys think?
fine with it. That's another like Pokemon that's kind of an animal.
Yeah.
I like
That's
it
true.
less than Nickit. Nickit just has the best name.
Yeah, that is solid.
Oh, I like Nika, yeah.
I would say above Mega Latios and Mega Latios, though. Like,
Okay.
Higher than Scatterbug too.
Okay.
But maybe below Gastrodon.
Yeah, it's Gastrodon. That's the Gen 3 groundwater type.
yeah, there's the pink one and the blue one.
Yeah,
It's
Shellos.
evolved.
Yeah, I go above that.
That's another just like goo Pokemon.
Lurantis is a bug, right?
Yeah, doesn't he have the stripy pants?
Right. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I'm good right there. Between Lurantis and Gastrodon. Great spot.
That feels right for him.
Yeah, 638 feels great. Any God, this is not the most original name origin. Any guesses for the etymology behind Passimian?
It's there's a fruit called the Passimian, isn't there?
Probably.
And then Imian is kind of like ape.
Pass the ball, my man. I like abbreviating it.
You know what? It is a combination of pass and simian. So, Chris, you were a lot closer.
What's that? What's the word that's like
Persimmons?
Persimmons. That's what I'm thinking of. It's a fruit, right?
Yeah, I think so. Some kind of grown edible.
It's like an ugly tomato. Googling it now. Ew, it looks
like
gross.
an ugly tomato.
Tomatoes
like
aren't
an
that
ugly
cute
tomato.
either. It looks like a tomato that's gone bad. That's its whole look. It's just worse tomato. Yuck.
You heard it here first, folks.
Don't eat Passimians. They look nasty.
All right. Well, Passimian, you've done a great job, but we've got some more contestants. Next up is Lillipup.
I love Lillipup. I love him. I really like Lillipup. Was this X and Y?
This is Gen 5. Yeah, black and white.
Oh, black and white. They did a lot of dogs in that generation, didn't they? They did Furfrau.
Is that Rockruff?
No, Rockruff is Gen 7, Sun and Moon. I thought Furfrau was X and Y.
Oh, maybe I'm getting that confused. I just remember I had a team with like only dogs, and Lillipup, well, its evolution was like my go-to guy.
Yeah.
Just super cute. Look at his little mouth. Smallest mouth in Pokemon. This is the dot.
It's got like 2 pixels of verticality to it.
That's true.
Yeah, it's taller than it is wide.
It is adorable, but that's about all Lillipup has.
Yeah.
But it is a lot of adorable.
It is a lot of adorable. Yeah, I mean, it's just a normal type, I mean, they could just axe normal type for the games, and I would be happy about that.
It doesn't have the best shiny either. I hate when they just like dilute the colors, kinda. Like this could have had a really cute shiny where it was like a different color Yorkie, like a black Yorkie.
Yeah, it's like Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
This Pokemon may have the weirdest name origin I've seen yet.
Lillipup. Lillipup. What is the logic?
Lollipop dog? Do people eat these?
Maybe a combination of Lilliputian and pup. And I was like, what the hell is Lilliputian? So I clicked. Etymology from the name of a fictional island called Lilliput in the novel Gulliver's Travels.
Oh.
That's a lot.
I feel like he has nothing to do with that book.
So many more questions.
Yeah, weird. I would have thought lollipop too, Chris. That would have made more sense in my head.
I much prefer the Japanese name is Yorteri, which may derive from Yorkshire Terrier, which
Yeah.
that sounds
Great.
way better. I like
so
that
much
way
better.
more.
So like, besides being cute, it's kind of a very basic Pokemon. Hey,
Yeah,
but he's so cute.
he's cute.
Yeah, we're talking about good boys on the list. We've got Rockruff at 330. I don't think it beats that.
No way. Yeah, I love Rockruff is the goat
330
Pokemon.
sounds low, honestly.
Yeah. Growlithe's 458, and I like Growlithe way more than Lillipup. Sorry, Lillipup.
Okay.
Growlithe's like a top like 20 mon for me. I love Growlithe. Top 5.
Wow.
Fair.
Love him.
How do we feel about a Skitty comparison at 530?
Oh, better than Skitty.
I like it more than Skitty too.
Okay. I'm with you. I'm a dog person over cat person. No offense, cats. I like cats, but
Let's see. I like it more than Palossand, more than Pupitar. Growing up. Do we like him more than Hisui and Sliggoo?
I think I do.
Yeah, I would also say it. You know where I might stop on the cute scale? Poplio at 502.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
What's Electrotoss?
It's that electric eel.
With levitate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I like it more than that. So yeah, 503.
503 is perfect. You Lilliputian pup, you. I will. I'm gonna start naming any Lillipup I catch Yorteri, just to fix Game Freak's mistake. All right, they had it right in Japan. They should have just left it alone. In France, this I can't stop myself at this point. In France, this Pokemon's called Ponchiot, from Poncho and Chiot, puppy. It's
I
a
love
Poncho
that.
puppy.
Poncho puppy.
Why are all the names good except for English? I like Stoutland's name though. I think that's a good name for a dog Pokemon for some reason. Stoutland.
Yeah, Stoutland's good. German is Yorklef, which is Yorkshire Terrier, and Claffin, which is to yap. Yapping dog. There's a lot of good names here. Not the English one. All right. Next up, we've got. Wait, Chris. I forgot to ask you a question. Are we recording right now? Did everyone get that joke? We all heard it.
We heard it.
Perfect.
I'm trying to frantically think of puns for the next one.
Axew.
I love Axew. I really like Axew.
Maybe my favorite baby dragon.
Yeah, that's fair. He's so cute. His stupid little teeth. How does he eat anything? They're flat.
He probably has so much trouble figuring that out himself.
It's true. He is a very he's like. There's a lot of dragon babies, and he's up there.
Yeah.
Have you guys ranked Bagon? He's better than Bagon.
Yeah, I'm pretty
378.
Sure. Okay.
So he's in maybe the 3 range.
That sounds about right. I'm with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's better than Bagon. What other little baby dragons? I don't know.
Larvitar?
Do we have any that are higher than Bagon?
Larvitar is higher. I just saw it. Where did it go?
319.
Do we like it more than Larvitar? It's same font, different. It's same Pokemon, different font, right?
Yeah, that's a good call out. Man, let me put them next to each other. I love Larvitar. Tyranitar is a personal favorite.
Yeah, I mean it's nostalgia, but I would put Larvitar above.
That's fair. Oh, that's hard though. They're both so cute.
See, like Axew's cute and he knows it and he's using it to his advantage so you can help him eat because he can't reach his hand to his mouth yet. Larvitar, on the other hand, is cute, but he's like, you stay the hell away from me.
Like, if you don't socialize him properly early on, you're going to have some problems.
Yeah.
But with Axew, you're like, he's fine. You can take him to Dragon Parks and you can play with everybody. He's fine.
Yeah, this is tough. My nostalgia says Larvitar.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think he's below Rockruff too, so maybe somewhere in the 340s.
Okay. I
like him more than Mr. Rhyme. That Pokemon's a weirdo. That's just a man.
Mr. Rhyme. He is a weirdo. He's an endearing weirdo. Tap dancing weirdo.
He's just a human man.
To live among the Pokemon. Can't be offended by it.
Just Ash's dad is a Pokemon.
I like it. I like him more than Luxio, the Shinx evolution, I think. So maybe below. Well,
I'd say above Sunkern at that point. Below Rockruff.
Yeah. Not a huge fan of Sunkern.
I could go right next to Rockruff.
That feels right.
331.
Because I like Shinx more than him too. I think Shinx is so cute.
I think this is a pretty straightforward etymology for Axew.
Yeah, he's gonna ask you a question.
Yeah. But they add a possibility in here that's interesting. So axe and chew or hew to chop a material with a tool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I think that's like a good alternative to the very obvious chew.
Having X in a dragon name just looks cool too.
Yeah, it does. And the fact that they carry it through the whole evolutionary line.
Yeah.
Solid.
It fits in with the design kind of vibes too.
Mm-hmm. But all right, that's enough cuteness for one Pokemon. You can't hog all that cuteness there, Axew. Although I don't think the next Pokemon got much of it either. Next up, we've got Hisuian Quillfish.
It's just a Quillfish.
It's ugly. I always hated Quillfish. I think he's ugly little.
Quillfish is the worst. He's very low on our list because we ranked him very early, and his lore says that he basically can't swim. And he doesn't have legs, so he can't walk, so he doesn't do anything.
He can't swim?
Can't swim
says
well.
He's a poor swimmer. Yeah.
You're a fish, my guy.
Yeah. You have one job, bro. So on base Quillfish, there are what I always just assumed to be like 2 markings on the tail. But now that we have Hisuian Quillfish and we can clearly see their numbers, 9, regular Quillfish has 11 on their tail.
Oh no.
Oh, wait, what?
Or it's equals.
I can't do that.
What are you doing? To say?
I'm trying to say that we need to put these 2 numbers away from each other because there's 2 different, like it's a difference between 9 and 11 on their tails.
Okay. Well, we definitely cannot have this one below because then we are putting 9-11 on our. Let's not do that.
That's true.
That's problematic. I think that's what Chris and I were hinting at.
Yeah.
He didn't realize. You're like,
I didn't. This was Game Freak's decision.
Yeah, they did this. What, 20 years later or something with Arceus from Gen 2?
They set this up. Yeah, they had the 11 there waiting for years.
I'm Googling why a 9 and 11 on Quillfish.
Am I right? I mean, I'm probably just reading way too much into the squigglies they put on Pokemon, but that's definitely a 9.
Oh, apparently it's a lowercase q. Small detail.
You gotta
It's a lowercase q on its tail, and then its evolution is a higher case q. So it is q.
Okay,
but then why was the other one 11?
Well, it's more of an equals sign, but I figured 9, so that it would have to, be a number and not necessarily an equals.
Why would it even have an equals sign either, though? It's equal about Quillfish. Also, they could at least, like, I don't know, make the Q correct. Like, it's supposed to squiggle the other way, guys.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Boo. Yeah.
It's weird they used an English letter, too, because then it's like, does that mean other...
design everywhere?
I don't know. Like, is there, like, a French well, not French, that doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. Russian quillfish with like a Russian
Does
letter.
the Japanese one just have a kanji?
Yeah, so we're not fans.
He's making me angry and confused. I had to look up so much about what even is on him. Quillfish is a lot better than people think. Seriously, 1 star opinion on Game Facts. Yeah, he's low for
I'm
me.
saying 900s, maybe even 1,000.
That seems right. You know what? Stunfisk energy right near the bottom, don't you think?
I agree. Maybe right above Stunfisk, but I like that.
Same kind of useless fish energy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good between Dunsparce and Stunfisk for this monstrosity.
Dunsparce does suck, but he's good at the end there. It's a good call.
Have you seen Dunsparce?
Oh my god.
I cannot believe after all the years we waited for an evolution, that's what they did.
That's so funny though.
The first time I passed by one, I didn't realize it was an evolution.
Yeah.
I like how there's also like a super rare, like long version. Like that's very rare. Like what?
All right.
I hate Grimmsnarl. I'm glad he's at the bottom. I think he's ugly.
Terrible Pokemon.
Yeah.
Also, copyright infringement on Bayonetta. You can't have another hair-covered character. Come on. Come on.
That's a good spot. 1,024.
Yeah.
10 away from the bottom.
Exactly where Hisuian Quillfish belongs.
He looks pissed about it, but that's fine.
He looked pissed before he came in, you know. It's just just his demeanor.
Like maybe if he had his energy.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, on to better Pokemon, New Horizons. Hisuian Gudra.
Look, tired. I don't know if I like it as much as normal Gudra though. I think I like normal Gudra more.
Yeah, it's got kind of like this one kind of has more dragon energy with like the weird long ears that are kind of its horns. It's kind of like a God, what's that old movie? Help me, Ryan. You know old movies.
Movies. We all know.
I don't know. It's like the old dragon. I guess it's like a Japanese dragon. It's kind of what they're portraying in that movie that I can't remember the name.
I mean, just like regular Gudra
kind of going back. Does he have those? Are they? Yeah. Maybe they're shorter.
They're fatter. They're a little bit fatter.
They're a little fatter. Its big difference is the tail. The goo is blue instead of green, and the dots are blue instead of green, and then the tail's just like huge and round now. That's like the only difference. It looks sleepy. Do we have any lore about why this one's different than?
Let's see. Droopy gray eyes and horns that are longer and thinner than Colossian Gudra's horns. It sports a large spiral-shaped metallic shell on its back, which it can tuck its body into to protect itself. I was reading that backwards. Leaving only its head outside of the shell to observe its surroundings, control the hardness. Oh, it can control the hardness at will. Fewer gray spots with 1 on each side of its cheek and 2 on each side of its shell. From its chin and arms drip a metallic gray slime. Hisuian Gudra has a clingy disposition and hates being alone. It will become angry and run riot if its closest companions leave its side.
That's not a great quality, but
yeah, you know.
I didn't realize it could go in its shell. So its legs just slurp up in there?
I guess, yeah. I'm trying to remember if it does that when you like send it out or anything in Arceus, but I don't remember. I remember it was unbelievably massive, my alpha one. I think maybe the biggest on my team. But also Steel Dragon is great typing. This thing was a hell of a tank in that game because Arceus can actually be challenging sometimes. So tank bonds are actually useful.
Yeah, that's a cool typing, Steel Dragon.
Yeah. I do like this better than base Gudra, but it still has that whole clingy thing and something about gooey things wanting to hug me. Just don't like it.
We're thinking like 700, 600s. Or even higher, 500s?
Fair.
Well, where would you look, Chris? I know you're a big fan.
Number one, no. I don't know, probably 500 or 600. Good.
Okay.
Okay.
It's better than Furret, 531. That's pretty easy, right?
I like that. I like it more than Nidoqueen at 520.
Ooh, it's like similar energy, but better than Nidoqueen, yeah.
Yeah. Nidoqueen's just basic.
What about Rhyhorn? Is it better than Rhyhorn?
I say yes.
Don't think so. Yes?
Ryan?
Maybe I just have nostalgia for Rhyhorn.
Let me look at Rhyhorn. It's been a little while.
He's such an OG.
See too many Pokemon in my sleep. He is such an OG. I've never really used one. I like Rhydon a lot more than I like Rhyhorn.
I don't like this more than Breloom, I'll say. I don't want higher than that.
Honestly, I don't know that I'd go above Gigantamax Centiskorch. I'm a big fan of that Pokemon, but I could go above Rhyhorn if we wanted to split that difference.
Okay.
Right. New 522 Hisui and Gudra.
That seems good.
Where's this name come from, Ryan? I don't understand.
We have two possible options, actually. Maybe a combination of Goo and Dragon, possibly Good and Hydra.
Oh.
Good Hydra.
The Japanese name Numulgon, maybe a combination of Numeru to be Slippery, Gel, and Dragon.
Oh, that seems right. Seems correct.
Yeah, that's like anatomically correct.
Yeah.
All right, Hisui and Gudra, you got some comeuppance for your base form. I'm sure Chris is a little bit happy about that, at least.
Yeah.
Ash had such a cool Gudra in the anime. I love Gudra.
Ash is dead to us now.
Oh yeah. He's somehow 10, but he's 25 years into his career.
Yeah, well,
he's the perfect employee. He's what everybody's looking for.
I saw that 25 years experience, 10 years old.
All right. Next up, we've got Raikou.
Very cool.
Guys, awesome. I love Raikou.
Love Raikou.
Do you think he's the best of the dogs, the legendary dogs?
I might like Suicune more, but I like this more than Entei.
Yeah, I would say middle. I think Suicune, Raikou, Entei.
Okay, that's kind of how I feel too.
Which, I mean, immediately that puts him in the top 100 because Suicune's at 85 and Entei's at 88.
Yep.
That seems right, though. He needs to be up there. He's an awesome Pokemon.
I think I'd go right below Suicune. I could put this above Basculegion and Feraligatr.
I'm okay with that.
Personally.
86?
Yeah. Make him a new 86.
Yeah. Seems right to put him near his buddies.
I mean, it's a good mon when we're all just immediately in agreement. Yeah, right here. Perfect. Yeah. 80, top 100, no problem. Solid. I don't think I've ever seen the shiny. This shiny's awesome. Like, it goes to a much more traditional tiger coloring, and then the purple veil is like gold.
Oh, what? I want to see.
Yeah. Very solid shiny.
Shiny. Oh, he looks so cool.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like a Siberian tiger now. Oh, and it's gold. Oh, that's like the best shiny I've ever seen. What the heck? Looks awesome.
Oh, okay, so cool. I'm thinking based on everything they have here, the most likely name origin involves Raiko, which is lightning, and Ko, which is lord or emperor.
He looks like a Emperor.
Yeah, especially of
lightning.
Of lightning, right? Exactly.
His design looks like it could be too much, but it somehow works. You know what I mean? Like he's got a head thing, a mouth thing, teeth, a back thing, stripies, and a crazy tail, and yet for some reason it's like not like
flashing,
eye barf.
Overdone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did that.
I wonder if it's because it's all kind of like in a layer. Like most of the busyness is in a top layer, and then a lot of the bottom stuff is just pretty simple tiger design.
I think they chose really good muted colors too. Like that purple, like that's such a interesting purple. Like I don't think any other Pokemon looks like that purple. It's like a mauve.
Yeah.
Weird dampened purple.
Not super saturated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it makes the yellow look cool.
Great design. This is Zeus has one of these for a pet, right? This is like Zeus's pet cat. It's a Raikou.
I hope not. Kratos probably killed it.
Well, you know, I mean.
Oh yeah, yellow and these two colors on the color wheel are like completely complementary too. That's why it looks so nice in my eyeball.
Yep. Yeah, purple and yellow are complementary colors, so they flow very well.
Cool.
All right. Raikou, maybe our easiest rank in a long time. That was, we were all ready, right in agreement.
Yeah.
You know how good you are, and you're right. But next up, we've got Swadloon.
What's that? Oh, Gudetama. He gives me Gudetama energy. The little lazy egg from Hello Kitty Company. You seen him?
Oh.
Oh, he's such a little idiot. He's just a meme, and his whole thing is he's just like, no, like that's his whole energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got grumpy teen energy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I assume he still makes his own leaf clothes, Ryan. You see that in the lore?
Yep, it protects itself from the cold by wrapping up in leaves.
This one's hard because I like his energy, but I would never ever pick him.
I really dig the first one, mostly because I think the name is just like I can't stop swooning over the name Sawaddle because it's so and swaddle and it's a baby that makes its own clothes. I love it so much.
Yeah. That is true. It's very cute.
But Swadloon is just fine on the name department. I do get the vibe of like I just want to cuddle under a blanket and talk to nobody.
What's its typing? Grass and
grass bug.
That makes sense. Grass bug.
Yeah.
Bad typing.
Not good typing. Fire will make this thing explode.
And so will flying.
Yeah, true. This is a hard one.
Okay, so Sawaddle's at 630. This is worse than Sawaddle.
Okay.
Is this worse than its fully evolved form, Leavanny?
I like the look of Leavanny more.
Okay, so Leavanny's at 749, so we can go lower than that. And I would agree. I think this is the worst of the three.
Yeah, but it's better than Weepinbell. That's 756.
Yes. Yeah. I could maybe Sunflora too.
I could go above Sunflora.
Oh. Is Sunflora like Flowey from Undertale?
It's just a sunflower.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it.
I don't like that one either, yeah. I think it's... Do we say it's better than that one?
Better, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Not Machop, though. I could go between Torracat and Sunflora.
I like it.
New 754 Swadloon.
And it's above Weepinbell. That seems right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good spot. Above Petalil.
Yeah. A lot of little bugs around here.
I think we can understand the etymology here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a loon. He's swaddling himself.
Swaddle and Cocoon, of course. I do think the swaddling motif they have going on is cool, but this is not the most inventive name for it throughout the evolutionary line. But that's okay. Not every Pokemon's a banger. And you know what? You're not even in the thousands, Swadloon, so
chill out, man.
You'll be all right.
Oh, Ash had one.
What didn't Ash have?
The black and white series.
Yeah, this was Gen 5, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
But that's enough, Swadloon. All right. Get you off our screen. We've got more Pokemon to rank here. We got a Helioptile.
Ew.
Like a dog lizard. Like
yeah, I want to punch this guy. I really hate him.
Wow.
I hate him. I don't know why. Did you guys ever watch the movie Matilda? The old one?
No.
Maybe a long time ago.
Well, there's a scene where she grabbed the Trunchbull, like the evil principal, grabs a kid by her pigtails and swings her like a catapult over a fence. And whenever I see this one, it just looks like it has the perfect head to do the Trunchbull Matilda.
Oh my god! Wow.
That's all I think about. But I don't know. I don't know what it is. And like completely tell me I'm wrong, but I hate this little guy. I just hate the way it looks. Its arms look like how I doodle in my own personal notebook.
Yeah, he looks like a little doodle. I like that, honestly. But yeah, I mean, I'm not like in love with him or anything. I just think he's kind of cute. I don't like I don't even know what they're going for, like the head having a weird and a bandana
triangle
in the middle of it.
Because
if it was just the triangle,
bandana?
Yeah, if it was just the triangle, it'd be fine. But it goes all the way around his head, whatever's going.
Yeah,
the lines go past the eyes. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's fine. It's cute enough. I don't know why they had to make it electric normal.
Yeah. Ugh.
Just sticking normal on there for no reason.
Let's just add a fighting weakness. Why not?
Yeah.
The frills on its head act like solar panels, generating the power behind its electric moves. See, like I don't get that at all from it. I feel like they could have made it look more solar panel-y. That would have been kind of cool, you know? Like this is it just kind of looks like a headband.
Yeah, they didn't go enough into the lore with the design.
Yeah.
It really just looks like a lizard that you'd find in the desert.
Yeah. You'd step on by mistake and go, ew. Rub your foot on a rock. Yeah, I don't love him. And he only has one evolution, right? He's like the little one.
Yeah.
Oh, Heliolisk.
Yeah. Heliolisk is at 434. Fine. Not great.
Yeah.
I definitely like this guy a lot less than Heliolisk.
How do we feel about a Rattata comparison at 837?
I think I like Rattata more than him, but I hate him, so you guys can vote me against that.
I'd put him above Rattata personally.
See, Rattata has nostalgia going, of course.
You're nostalgic for killing 8 trillion of them because every Team Rocket member has one.
I am, Chris. I am. I'm nostalgic for being assaulted by Zubats, even if in the moment I will complain every 3 steps.
Nostalgic for murdering rats and bats.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think I probably would go over Rattata just a little bit. I don't think this is too far off because I had to like sit and kind of go back and forth. I think we're in an area, but
above Heat Ran.
At least. Okay. Yeah. God, Heat Ran so bad.
Heat Ran. What's he look like? Can't remember. God, there's so many Pokemon. Oh, ew.
He's one of many legendaries in Gen 4.
That's a legendary? He looks like a turd. Oh no. Correct. Yuck.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Worse than Lotad.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I hate Lotad.
You hate Lotad more or less than this?
I think I like this guy more than Lotad.
Ryan, above or below Lotad?
I think below. Hmm. This feels right. We're in the right area for sure. Because like Pincurchin or however you say that. I don't know why that like feels like that's in the same category as this somehow, even though they're not at all related. You know, I don't know why, but maybe less than. Oh, Gulpin too. Gulpin's like similar vibes too.
Yeah, they should have taken Lotad's headpiece and given it to Helioptile here, and then just made it look like solar panel.
Yeah,
yeah,
that'd have been cool.
That would have been cool.
I think I like him less than Gulpin.
So we should put him right next to Lotad so he can steal it.
Just cut it off of his head and have it surgically attached.
You think maybe right below Lotad or above Lotad?
Go below.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. 826 for Helioptile feels good. Any considerations for the etymology of Helioptile?
Sun lizard.
I mean, yeah. So Helios, ancient Greek for sun, and reptile may also involve heliophile, organism attracted to large amounts of sunlight.
Oh, well, that would make sense.
Yeah.
And helium. When he talks, it sounds like he ate a balloon.
See, like, yeah, with all that stuff about sun and stuff, they definitely should have played with this design more.
Yeah. They could have leaned into it a little bit more.
This looks like a rush job.
See, this was.
We need them out the door this afternoon. Well, we have one more left. It's the pre-evolution of whatever Helioisk. They're like, yellow. Sent it out.
We've got the alpha drawings done for 30 more Pokemon. You know the game ships next week, right? I mean the finals. These are the final renditions.
Exactly.
Well, 826 for Helioptile. We got a lot of electric types tonight, and one more here with Raichu. Although I feel like this will go a little bit higher. Maybe not quite as high as our highest electric, but
I love this art. This like 90s art for him. So cute.
Yeah.
Raichu is interesting though, because he's kind of like the most snubbed Pokemon of all time.
Yeah, because Pikachu is so famous, it's like nobody wants a Raichu. And it's also a stone evolution, which just in general are not great, or at least used to not be great. I think they made some of them where they learn moves after they evolve, but most stone evolutions don't or didn't learn moves after they
I always just think of Lieutenant Surge's Raichu, and that's it. That's about it for Raichu. Yeah. But he's so cute. Like, I get it. He's a cutie. But, like, no one's ever going to use one as Pikachu exists.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I think they did him a solid creating a Alolan Raichu. I like Alolan Raichu more. Giving him Psychic type, and also he's just cuter, and he's a surfer dude.
Yeah, he's very cute.
Yeah.
So you like Alolan Raichu more?
I think so.
I agree.
Yeah. 101.
101. Okay.
Yeah. So we got a lot of room to go down. How do we feel over Pikachu? I mean, Pikachu's more famous, but I think design-wise, I prefer this. I like the tail better. I like the color scheme more. And I like that they never decided to slim down Raichu. All right, chubby Pokemon are perfectly fine. There's no reason.
True. Did they ever slim down Raichu? Nah, looks like.
Yeah.
Looks like
Pikachu had to go on a diet when he became the face of the game, you know?
They did him dirty.
Alolan Raichu, any?
Nope, still got some chub.
I mean, I'm okay with our show being the place where Raichu gets his due and crushes Pikachu with his feet.
He's cute. It's just
I like the ears.
Yeah, I do like the ears. They didn't have to make him that fancy, but they did it.
They did.
And I like how his tail is like long, and then they could have just made bigger lightning bolt tail, but they like gave it a little flair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm fine with this going one above Pikachu. Right below Sharpedo at 193, 194.
That feels good. I like how it's specified fat Pikachu.
Yeah.
That's the only recognized Pikachu on this show.
I had the fat Pikachu stuffy like from the 90s. I loved it.
Mm-hmm. It's got to have fat Pikachu.
Yeah.
All right, Raichu 194.
That feels good.
I mean, we just talked about this name origins a little bit earlier because it's the same as Raikou, at least the Rai part.
Yeah, Thunder. The Chew is choo choo onomatopoeia for the squeak of a mouse in fantastic. I love that.
Why have I never realized they have such similar names? Like I've never thought of that.
They are very close. Just a couple letters off, yeah. But Raichu is our last randomly picked Pokemon. Haley, you get to bring a Pokemon to rank with you, of course.
Yes. Should I say it now?
Yeah, who's your pick?
I brought Fuecoco, the new Fire Croc boy.
Yeah.
I love him. He's so cute. Who did you guys pick for your starters for
Fuecoco?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Quaxley.
Oh, cute. He's very cute too.
He is cute. And his final evolution is not terrible. Not as terrible as people say.
Yeah. Have you seen all like the TikTok memes about him with like the hurricane song?
No, I've not.
Oh, it's so fun. Well, there's a song that's very popular like in the drag queen scene, and it's just like, here comes the hurricane bitch, here comes the hurricane bitch, and they'll just like put his like dancing over it, and it like matches way too well. I've like right when the game was coming out, that was my entire TikTok feed for like 2 weeks. And I was like, this is fine. I just love this little guy. Look at his teeth. He's an apple. He's got a cute little head. I definitely
good apple Pokemon. Oh my god.
Yeah, right? Sorry, Flapple and whatever the other one, like Appleton. I definitely like his evolutions the last as he gets bigger, like his littlest form. I think it's the cutest and like,
really
the most polished. Yeah, like it's a good, and he's also like a really good tank when you evolve him. Like he was one of my best Pokemon to use for sure, and I'll probably use him in my competitive team. But I just think this is a very polished little cute little guy.
Yeah,
he looks like how 90s dinosaurs used to be drawn, which I like. What do you guys think about him?
I easily my favorite starter from this generation. I really like Skeledirge. I like the final a lot. I know we're not ranking him right now. Crocalor is a little bit of a miss for me, but Fuecoco, solid. Yeah, off the charts in the cute department. My opinion. Really, really good starting mon. The first time I've gone fire in a lot of generations.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What about you, Chris?
He's fine. I like him. Of the first evolution, he's definitely better than what's Sprigatito name.
Yeah.
I mean that's just a Neopet.
True. Whoa, it is just a Neopet. Oh my god, I think I had that Neopet that you're talking about that was just like Sprigatito.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think there's a debate to be had between Quaxley and Fuecoco, but I'd probably give it to Fuecoco just in terms of being cute.
They animate him very cute in the cutscenes too, because the cutscenes are arguably one of the best parts of that game. Like they really try with the cutscenes. It's crazy to go from a cutscene to like the gameplay because you're like, oh whoa, this could have looked a lot better. But like when they animate the start where you're picking, they make him very cute. Like he's just the dumbest little boy running around. He's always at your ankles. He's so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I like him, but he's not better than like and a lot of other starters, right? Like that's why he's kind of.
I mean,
tough.
How do we feel about Totodile, who he has been put in a lot of fan art with because they're kind of similar vibes?
Oh, that's hard. I got nostalgia for Totodile.
Yeah, they are definitely similar vibes. I mean, they go to the same daycare, right? Like,
yeah, their moms have book club.
Yeah.
I think I like him a little less than Totodile.
I agree. And I like him less than Mudkip as well, which is right below Totodile.
Okay.
I think that's fair. I think those are fair. How about Squirtle, 139, just a little bit further down?
I like him less than Squirtle. I love Squirtle.
Yeah, Squirtle's very good.
I know I brought him, but I think we could even go lower than this. That seems dumb because I love him and I brought him, but just looking at some of the other ones here.
Yeah, where is a Bulbasaur? Comparing to Bulbasaur?
I mean,
I like it more. Oh, Bulbasaur is 462. We don't need to go that way.
Oh, no. He's low.
Bulbasaur.
Chris is a hater. Shaman. How do we feel about a Shaman comparison? 224.
Shaman. Okay.
Yeah.
I like Shaman's design more, but I mean, Shaman just gets stopped for me for being basically not in the games. Because he's a legendary, and I think he was never like a box legendary, so he was one of those weird ones, kind of like Kyurem, where it's like you don't just run into him.
I remember the movie. There's a whole Shaman movie I used to watch a lot.
Yep.
He's just a hedgehog, though, at the end of the day.
That turns into a superhero hedgehog.
That's true. He only does that sometimes, though.
Have you? We're not talking about it on this episode, but have you guys seen the dolphin turns into a superhero? That weirdo?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
He's literally just a dolphin at first. Like there's nothing else unique. He's just a dolphin.
Yeah. I want to say he's also banned because his stats are absurd once you switch him out.
Yeah. He's broken right now. Definitely less than Pikachu. More than Munchlax, though. 215.
Okay.
I can see him between Munchlax and Machamp.
Okay.
The new 215. Does that sound far-fetched?
I think that sounds reasonable.
No, I'm with it.
Reasonable.
Yeah, pretty good.
I did a Pokemon pun. Did you guys notice? I said far-fetched.
Oh my god. I'm looking at Galarian Farfetch'd and Farfetch'd right there.
Yeah, that's the only reason I said it is because it was right in front of my face.
And we still didn't pick up.
I'm gonna cut all this out. Damn.
I'm trying frantically to think of more. Like scrolling, but I can't think of any. That feels good for him. He's definitely not better than Totodile. You're right. Totodile is the good boy starter croc. Like he's so cute. Is that the first of the new generation you've ranked?
Second. Guest brought one last week. Third. I can count.
Yeah, we did Gimme Ghoul, the little coin. And then Tinkaton.
Oh, I love Tinkaton. She's cool.
Yeah, pretty solid. Yeah. I mean, next week though, we're officially, by the end of next episode, we will be officially in only new Pokemon territory. Partway through. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Wow. So how many more left does that mean?
About 100. A little more than 100.
I'm surprised Raichu's been this late.
I just luck of the draw.
Wow, interesting. I guess I mean, there's just as much chance of any other one. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
We're finally closing in. This has been a great journey. I mean, this episode 57. This has been going for over a year now.
Crazy.
Yeah. So we've got 8 or 9 episodes probably left because some of those will get condensed as people bring guests on, which is 18 weeks. So before the midway point of next year, probably.
Oh, fun. How are you guys feeling about the list so far? Is it?
Oh, it's a fucking mess. It is not at all where I would rank anything.
I would say the overall vibe of the list I'm pretty happy with. There are definitely some picks every now and again. I'm like, that is so far out of whack that
That's so fair, but it's fun that there's like stories. Like now that Raichu's next to Fat Pikachu, that's a story. You put him higher. He deserved it.
Yeah, he does.
One time. And that's fun. It's so hard. It's impossible. You can never make the correct Pokemon list, but you guys.
But at the same time,
so much work.
This is the correct Pokemon list.
It is.
Prove us
It's
wrong.
true. The fact, as long as Jinx at the bottom, it's correct. Keep her there.
Chris and I are in agreement.
And Greninja's such a solid one. That's such a solid one.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it would be impossible to say a true number one Pokemon for the entire fandom, but I think a lot of people would at least entertain arguments about Greninja. Like, I don't feel bad about having Greninja at number one.
Yeah, that's super fair. He's got everything going for him. He's like cool in the lore. He looks cool. He's a good competitive Pokemon. Mm-hmm. He's in all the spin-off games in a cool way, which like most other Pokemons aren't.
Yeah.
A solid one.
No Shuckle, but...
No, Shuckle's number 3.
Oh, wait, what? I
didn't even register when I said it in the refresher at the top of the episode because it's so preposterous.
Oh yeah,
her mind just blanked the statement out.
Greninja, Lugia, and Shuckle.
Oh yeah, diverse top 3.
Yeah,
very diverse.
True. The very diverse top 3. I would say a pretty diverse top 10 overall.
Yeah.
Decidueye at number 4, Mega Charizard X, Galvantula, Cyndaquil, Galarian Articuno, Mega Rayquaza, and Hisuian Zoroark. I guess we haven't read a top 10 in a while. That's a pretty solid top 10.
Hisuian Zoroark, cool.
Super cool. Very cool. And the only Pokemon where they added normal, and it's a good thing. Normal Ghost is a very good typing.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Because it removes the Ghost.
And it's not like you added a fighting weakness because Ghost is immune. So all it does is remove Ghost weakness.
That's such a good point. I never thought of that.
But all right, that's our 11 Pokemon for tonight. Haley, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. That's so fun.
Oh, of course. Do you have anything on the horizon for Game and Makeup? Anything to plug?
Yeah, we're revamping the show a little bit. So like before, how it used to work was I have my partner and I, Michael. We would each make each other play a game, and then we fight about it because we have very different game tastes. And it just ended up taking way too long to make episodes. Well, first of all, Michael makes me play Death Stranding and Resident Evil 4 and like very long games, and then I end up liking them because he's got good taste and they're good. So then I'm like, no, I need to beat this before we talk about it. And he's like, please just talk about Death Stranding. You don't have to beat it. But then I put like 90 hours and then I talk about it, and it's just like. The episodes end up being really fun, but it's just too much time in between. So we're gonna change it up a bit. So we're gonna do a bi-weekly, just like talk about what's going on in the game space. Plus, we'll also talk about games we like, and like we don't have to get as in depth as we were in the past episodes and stuff. And then just have little spin-off sections. Like I talk about law stuff sometimes, like game law stuff. Michael plays a lot more like strategy kind of games than me, and he like knows a lot of stuff that I'll just let him rant about that, and I'll be like, wow, cool, like that kind of stuff. We're still figuring it out, but we're gonna change it up a bit, I think.
Just pull out the phone. Yeah, babe. Mm-hmm. Yep, totally.
Very cool. Tell me more about Fire Emblem. No way.
Wow.
Well, cool. I look forward to that. I think last time Mike was on, you guys were still talking about trying to plan the next old school normal episode. So it's cool to hear you thinking about changing the formula up.
We're still gonna do Hot Miami episode because I beat that game to talk about it, and it's so good, and I want to talk about it. So we'll do probably, because you can only talk about Hotline Miami for so long, so we'll probably do like a 40-minute, hour-long app about that, and then start in the new year with the new format.
Cool. Well, heck yeah, everyone keep your eyes peeled for that. I assume you're going to stay at Game and Makeup for... Yeah, we're going to keep all that. Awesome. Yeah, everyone check out Game and Makeup. Chris, do we have anything to plug?
We do. On our Twitch channel, we stream somewhat often. Tyler and Tom are back doing Wasted every either Friday or Saturday, depending when they're available. They've been playing Gotham Knights and enjoying it a lot more than most of the internet, for sure. And then every other Saturday, supposedly, sometimes, depending, we stream D&D if the schedules line up and the DM has prepared something. So I'm just getting ready.
And I've done my prep. Yeah, definitely check out the twitch.tv/friendlyfirepod, and check out, if you're listening to this, check our feed. Music of the Year podcast just came out as of recording anyway. And Game of the Year will either already be out or close to be coming out when this comes out.
It'll probably already be out.
Yeah. And I'm sure that's great. I can't wait to talk about my top 10 of the year. I'm sure people know a good handful of them, but I'm excited to talk about them regardless.
Nice.
Yeah, picking my number 9 and 10 was very hard because there's like I had 19 games left that I rated like an 8.75 or higher. I was like, these all belong on this list. There's not enough.
Yeah,
It's a good
Yeah.
year.
solid year. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll have to tune into the episode to find out exactly where those games landed. So thank you all very much for joining us while we continue finalizing the most important decisions of our lives. We hope you are well until we reconvene in 2 weeks. And remember, gotta rank them all.
Gotta rank 'em all. Pokemon.